Yeah, 60 minutes, no matter who. Try to tell you guys that, but, when you're preparing for these teams, you see it on film and you see the different matchups. And this has been a game the last 3 years now. It's a matchup that turns into a battle. And when you look at it, I heard Ethan say preparation practice. That just gives you a chance, but come Saturday, you got to go earn it. You got to go take it, and winning is so hard. You got to enjoy it no matter what. I'd rather, walk off the field with a loss. And again, there's mistakes that you got to correct. You walk off the field with a win, there's going to be mistakes. How you handle win and loss is one and the same. But we're going to go home, enjoy this victory. Come tomorrow, we're going to work on improving what we need to improve. But, one thing, we've been telling our kids, trust in the plan, defense, that's how you have to win games. And, there's times today when our offense wasn't quite getting it done there in the second half that the defense, rose up, gave up some points, but rose up when they needed to and got us, the win there at the end of the game.
With what we saw from the defense in the first half, I think the guys remember that it was 33 yards on 35.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is that what you envisioned for that group? Like you
Mm-hmm.
talked about earlier this week about relentless.
Yeah, relentless. But relentless is for 60 minutes. Going into this week, I wanted to see a 60-minute game. Don't be happy with playing a good half of a football game. And, we still didn't do it today. That 60 minutes. And that's the fun thing is we get to get back to work this week. And every opponent in our league's going to be tough. And, I know what's on the horizon. But for us, it's focusing, watching the film, seeing where we got better, seeing what we still need to clean up. There are some guys that maybe haven't played the last couple of weeks, and they're on the field making some plays, defensively. So for us, it's continuing to get better, continuing to work, improve, and put it all together. I've yet to see us put it all together. We've played great halves, and it's usually in the second half where we got to make a comeback against Villanova, a comeback against Missouri State. This week, we had to hold off a team that last week made a similar comeback on Houston Christian. They were down 17-0 and came back and fell short. So, again, in this league, you got to enjoy the victories when you have it. You got to learn from it, win or lose, and you got to be ready to go next week and go 1-0 next week. And this week, we accomplished our goal. 1 week seasons, we needed to go 1-0. It's Saturday at 5:30, and we went 1-0, accomplished that. Not quite where we need to be, but we're going to get back to work come tomorrow.
Can you take us through their last drive? I mean, when they're down inside the 15 there, I mean, then you had, in reverse, the pass, and then Hunter came up with a big sack. They had the fumbles.
Yes, and you knew it was going to come down there. Quarterback does great things with his feet, made plays out there. And, and gave up big plays, the highs and lows of the game. They get that explosive play, and all of a sudden now they're inside the 30-yard line, with less time. I think we used some timeouts just in case they did score to have time on the clock. But, when the defense needed to make some big plays there at the end, they did, and we haven't seen that. And we haven't seen that all year. So, I applaud our defense. I applaud them. They came out. Whatever they did better than us in the second half, and we got to be better, being able to adjust to whatever they're giving us and be able to move the ball. Because I thought first half we did what we needed to do. We scored there after half, thinking we come out after halftime. Now we got to put a drive together. And how do you measure toughness is what you do coming out of half. And they beat us. They beat us in the third quarter, and those are areas we got to get better at. But I'm proud of our kids. We're going 3 games, we needed a win. We needed a win, and to be able to do it in the ice castle. And you could hear the fans, there at the end of the game. And, certainly, we want to continue and try to get on a roll. And there's a lot of things that we need to get better at. And that's the fun thing. Tomorrow you wake up sprinting, ready to correct those mistakes and get ready to move on.
After you guys were able to move the ball the way you were in the first half, what do you kind of attribute to the second half offense?
Sometimes, maybe, And I really want to watch the tape, because I don't think we had a first down there in the first 3 drives. And we should. We should. Sometimes we're so worried about what they're doing. No, again, we wanted to have a 3-phase attack, and sometimes, we got to keep attacking. And I think you saw it the time where we got Max the ball on that big run. Like, now we got athletes. We got some players too. Let's get the ball in their hands too. And, we'll learn from it. And like I said, it's better to learn from on a win than it is a loss. We learned a lot from the first 5 games, and we're going to learn a lot from this win.